It has been 4 persons year with the Ebola viral infection outburst in the Western African state of Liberia, Guinea and mountain range Leone was at first informed. Photograph Hugh Kinsella Cunningham has been behind to paper the human beings yet residing in the heritage of the illness. The outburst in 2014 inflicted more than deaths rather than all the other combination with the viral infection was found in 1976. The viral infection struck poverty reduction-stricken areas such as Liberia's Western Spot, wherever for lot, fair mastering and surviving are daily victories. Western Spot is a tightly inhabited settlement in Monrovia. While the government superimposed a curfew and isolated the region in a bid to stop the fatal outburst, down there was strife and rioting. Evano's grandchild was annihilated by police force time he was deprecating at the isolation period. All he requested was to act soccer and be a technician, she says. It's dad and mom dead so I was all to him. Year on, by the government reimbursement for his murder has permitted Eva to email 4 persons some family in her household to high school. Rita Carroll lose her sibling to the illness. She utilized to sail meal on the tight roads of Western Spot but has stored quite to buy a fridge and begin a new industry marketing ice pack that she hopes will ensure a nice residing for her next. Etta Roberts plant as a nursing at the Kawe Hospital, a public health center to the east of Monrovia. She normally delicious about 10 patients a day for ague and itch. The hospital's founding member, Reginald Kawe, underfunded the house of the center following loser both of his parents to Ebola, proverb, all had to move up to build a superior community. The location was shaped to recall such who dead. The Ebola meltdown was a upheaval to the Liberia public health framework, that was rapidly suppressed. The nation's infrastructure facilities was already corrupt by a 14-year civilian dispute and the public health services were fighting to encounter main as necessary. In answer, areas of top hazard such as Western Spot are now controlled thoroughly for any extraordinary public health trends and a 24/7 responsibility official can lift an alarm to the domestic social public health institution if a die seems medically suspect. J. Roberts lives by the quickly encroaching sea in Western Spot. Following loser his woman to Ebola he begun a industry. My woman was cremated, not buried, so it feels as if she is lost ever. I solved to concentrated on our 4 persons family, cash is a need for them, he says. He sells warmed water supply and the use of booths to clean in. His installation is of large importance to the society due to the impoverished sanitary in the region. In spite favorable woo in public health infrastructure facilities and the survivor's definition to go on, few ex-flesh removal workers include been leftward in a country of confinement. Largest workers implicated in the funeral of Ebola victims in mountain range Leone were impoverished and jumped at the opportunity of an occupation prospect how few other requested. Mohammed Kanu was involved by the government to manage of bodies reliably for the outburst. No next job has materialized and he finds oneself yet care the grow graves, in slight fee. Funeral ritual how implicated pin in the bodies of the corpse as well introduced to the transfer of the illness and lot workers person poverty reduction and stigmatization for their ex-roles. Morla Kargbo, El cemetery employee, explains, human beings don't the wish to lease a building to you if you were implicated in bodies for the Ebola period.